The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has dismissed as false and misleading reports, claiming that the federal government has directed it to suspend enforcement of the ban of sachet alcohol and alcoholic beverages packed in PET bottles below 200 milliliters. A press release issued today and signed by the Director General Chief Executive Officer of NAFDAC said no such directive was received from the federal government and stressed that the prohibition remains fully in force. NAFDAC described the circulating publication as inaccurate and not reflective of any official government communication, reiterating that it operates strictly within a statutory mandate and in line with duly communicated federal policies. The agency disclosed that it has commenced the evaluation of violative sachet alcohol products and alcoholic drinks in PET bottles below 200 milliliters from manufacturing companies as part of the ongoing enforcement efforts. NAFDAC reaffirmed its commitment to protecting public health, ensuring compliance with regulatory standards, and implementing government policies transparently and in accordance with due process. The Enugu state government says over 1.5 million children have so far received vaccination against measles and rubella within 1 week of the ongoing statewide immunization campaign against the disease. The Executive Secretary of the Enugu State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Dr. Ifenyinwa Annie Ochegu, disclosed this during the flag-off of the integrated measles rubella vaccination campaign held at the Michael Opara Square in Enugu. According to her, health workers embarked on aggressive community mobilization, moving from house to house to schools, churches, and mosques to ensure that no child was left out. She commended Governor Peter Mba for his administration's reform in the health sector, including the transformation of primary health care departments into functional local government health authorities and the timely release of counterpart funding. Nigeria has been ranked 142nd out of 182 countries in the 2025 Corruption Perception Index released by Transparency International, scoring 26 out of 100. The ranking has continued to raise concerns among stakeholders over the country's anti-corruption drive and institutional reforms. To address its implications, an economist, Dr. Adekunle Unile, has proposed stricter penalties for corrupt office holders as a means of improving Nigeria's global standing.
The Global Corruption Index has remained relatively low in recent years, reflecting persistent concerns about transparency, accountability, and governance in public institutions. Corruption Perceptions Index (CPI) measures perceived levels of public sector corruption based on expert assessments and surveys, with lower scores indicating higher levels of perceived corruption. Reacting to the latest ranking, that corruption continues to undermine economic growth, weaken investors' confidence, and erode public trust in government institutions. He maintained that if Nigeria is to make meaningful progress and improve its position in the global index, decisive and deterrent measures must be adopted.
The current ranking of Nigeria in the Global Corruption Index by Transparency International is nothing to write home about, because from all indicators, remarkable. It's like we are still in the same arena. Things have not really improved the way it's supposed to be. So one is not encouraged to say that corruption is reducing in Nigeria. What this indicates is that we are still where we are, and we have a lot more to do, or a long way to go, to ensure that our society is corruption-free, or that we are more serious about fighting corruption.
Dr.